Okay, fam, let's talk about the bench T-spine mobilization. It's a great drill for mobilizing your lats, your triceps, and creating some nice expansion in the backside of the rib cage. Think about all the stuff that would be associated with you putting your arms overhead properly. So what you do in this movement is you want to set up close to a bench, and then you're going to supinate your hands, so palms facing the ceiling, and you're going to grab the PVC like such. A bit wider is going to be a bit harder, a bit more narrow is going to be a little bit easier. So start somewhere you're comfortable, you can do it properly, and then work your way in as you get more flexible. So what you're going to do is you're going to set your elbows onto the bench. If your elbows are also a bit wider, it's easier. If your elbows are a bit closer, it's a bit harder. I'm not going to go too close for now because I don't want to jam myself into the mic and then you get all the weird noises. So you're going to set up like so. Again, palms facing up. And then what you want to do is you want to drive yourself backwards. This essentially gets my arm more overhead, as we were talking about. And it starts to create a stretch in my lats and triceps. And the really important thing about doing this that you want to avoid, or that you want to do, is that you want to get some posterior pelvic tilt. So you want to tuck your hips under, because your lats attach up top here at the shoulders, and they also attach down here at your hips. And if you get a lot of extension in your low back, then you're not getting the same amount of stretch on that muscle. So you never want to extend your lower back. I want to tuck your hips in. I want to look like I'm rounding my back a little bit. And then from here, I'm going to drive myself deeper into the position, rounding my upper back, keeping my lower spine round, as low as I can go. And then one thing that's also very important is the breathing pattern. What you want to do is think about the areas that are stretching. So we said your lats, we said the back of your rib cage. You want to breathe in through the nose and send air in that region of your body. So you want to go in here. Big exhales. And then the last thing you're going to do to get more of a stretch is you're going to flex at the elbows. So you go here, you go back, flex at your elbows, inhale, and release. And what you could do is you can either hold this for a duration, or you can do reps, essentially getting deeper and then deeper into the position. I was a bit lazy on that first rep, but you get the idea here. Pull. Here I'm pumping out a few reps. Every time I bend my elbows, I get a little bit more tension, keeping my lower back rounded. And then what I could do at the end of the set is do a longer hold, or I try to time my breath. Bench T-spine mobilization.